Hi! I like to put the cream, take my little bit of my highlight, and I'm using the Best Blend Forever brush. You can use any of the small brushes, but this one just ends up being the perfect size for my eyelids. But you can use the blend and tap for this as well. But a little bit, I'm talking a tiny amount of highlight. Doesn't matter really which one. I just wouldn't use the contour, but I would definitely use the cream on the eyelid as a base. I'm gonna just pick a matte shadow, and it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna stay kind of soft. There's Cupcake. You can also do vanilla dust, your setting powder, but put a little bit of setting powder or a matte shadow over that cream, and this is going to really help some of the crinklies on your eyes to behave to where you can have a little bit of shimmer. Zion. This is Zion. It's like a red clay, and you kind of look at that thinking, whoa, I can't wear that. Yes, you can. Okay, it's actually a very earth tone, and anything of the earth and the natural colors anybody can wear. So you want to leave your eye open naturally. Don't try to lift your brow, and just kind of leave it kind of open. And I love this eyeshadow everything brush. And just imagine, see I have little wrinkles right there, not little but folds. I'm ignoring them. I pretend they're not even there. And I just make me a little bit, going in like a little rainbow over, and I want to go here to deepen that, but back and forth like a windshield wiper. But I didn't come all the way down into my corner. I want this open, okay? And I am just taking that little bit of Zion, and I just barely tap it because it's very pigmented. But Zion is a good color to wear behind other shades because it's like contour for the eye. You see that? Look how much this looks like it's lifted. Now I'm going to take a little bit of cocoa. This is cocoa. I am going to imagine I have a line from this corner to here to there. And I want to be in this line. I don't want to go under here. I don't want to go up there, because that's going to drape my eyelids. And I'm going to put a dot. Do you see that? Just going to put a dot right there. And then I'm going to draw a V, touching that corner in there with this cocoa. All right, see that? Now see, if I came down lower, it would drag my eye down. If I go, but this definitely keeps your eye traveling up. See, look at the difference in the eyes. Awesome. I'm going to use Ken, and I'm going to take the small end of this brush, and I'm going to make a triangle. This smooth spot is where we're going to play with shimmer, which does a really good job at giving brightness to the eyes and makes the eyes look bigger, putting shimmer just here. All right, so we're going to do a dark to make it go back up, lift the eye up, and then we're going to go light. So I hope that didn't confuse you. I'm trying. All right, so look, you see there's inside this V. I'm going to connect it and literally just show you. I'm just dabbing in and just show you it's just literally a triangle inside that cocoa. See, I made a little triangle. Now I'm going to take this little wispy in and lightly soften it. Is called Soulmate. Soulmate is this shimmer here, and it looks really peachy and orange in it, but really and truly it's not. It is a very complementary color to all skin tones. Another reason why I put the cream on, because of the shimmer, it makes them behave on wrinkly eyelids. Now look how I'm doing this. I am tapping I am tapping it in. Alright, so right here, I have a smooth part, and most of us do, right there. So let's accentuate it by putting a little reflectant on it. So that put that soulmate right here. I don't like going all the way over because typically if you have any kind of sagness on your brow or anything, that reflectant's going to show that. But out here, underneath your brow, oh good, I'm so glad. That little bit of reflectant out here lifts it. See, look, compare. I don't have any there and I have some there. But I would not go all the way over. That's the reason why I went to Zion right here, because it made it nice and lifted. I use this brush because when I pull like a pencil or an eyeliner or a wet liner or anything like that, when I pull it, it accentuates crepiness on my lids and it's typically not nice and smooth. But you can literally take this brush because it's soft and massage it into the lash line and it lines your eyes for you. Here is where your brow's supposed to start. Then you look straight ahead from the side of your nose through the pupil. That's where it's supposed to arch, okay? And then here to the end like I showed you a second ago. And that's where it ends. And you basically, you can use that brush and then you connect the dots. Really, really purple. Okay, you can see it really good on this one. Do you see that? It's where my skin is thinner here, and you can see the blood vessels, and I'm fair skin, freckles, that kind of thing. So these typically are very purple on it. I take the smallest amount with this small end, the Best Blend Forever brush of Sunlit, and I literally just massage it in, and I just need a little. I don't need a whole lot, and I don't go over the entire eye. And see, look at the difference between here and here. Okay? Now I have broken capillaries here on my nose, here and here. The smallest amount of June. June has a green in it to me, and my main highlight does it just fine. But I just wanted a little more help right in here because it just shows a little too much pink. And then I take that little bit of June and I have a little bit, and it's always right here that underneath my chin is a little red. Now I'm going to take my contour, and I'm still using the same brush. My contour is Astoria, and I'm going to take underneath, if you struggle putting contour on. Now if you're kind of thin face and I don't want to come down in here, that will age us and bring down our jowls. So you don't want any contour in this section right at all. So a good way to help you with that is take a smaller brush and you make you a short line pushing up on that cheekbone, and there is my top of my ear, and just right in there. Then flip it around to the fluffy end. You can use a 30-second hack for that as well. And now I'm going to soften it, and so then it fixes my contour for me ahead of time, and it already goes, and if I needed more, I just go back and build over top of it. There. All right. Now I'm using the soft end of the same brush, and I'm sweeping on the contour here, about half of my forehead. Does that make sense? And I'm literally going to draw chin to earlobe, a line, like literally. I'm going to draw a line, chin to earlobe. See that? So if you have any kind of jowls or anything sagging, just put your line on it. Just knock it down. Now that we're not going to walk around like that, promise. You're going to take a soft end of a brush or your sponge And then you're going to soften that line, and you're going to see, look how that line just disappears, but it rounds off my jaw. I want to make sure to bring it down in here. We typically have a white patch. Just knock it down. And put it on, look, see, that kind of gives a nice chisel. When I look down, you can't see that line. It's just nice and soft. So now I'm going to contour my nose. This is totally optional. Okay, now that I'm going to do my highlight, I'm going to use the wispy end of this same brush. I'm going to use Candlelit, and I'm literally just going to sweep it. I don't even go over where my sunlit is because I don't need to. It's already done its job. I'm just all these other little places where Candlelit's really good to diffuse age spots that I have. And I just kind of a very light dose of Candlelit in between, in the beard area. I call this the ski mask. Put it on the ski mask, and then I call it the beard and mustache. There we go. All right, then I'm going to take my finger with the same color, and I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose. And notice I'm going to massage it in there, especially right in here, because I have large pores there. But do you see how that contour in your nose really controls the light and it plays on the eyes and it centers the face? Really, really good. Oh, thank you. I'm going to use Saffron, the fluffy end of the exact same brush, and I'm literally just going to brush on right above that contour, and I'm going to take the small end of the brush, and I'm going to dab a little bit of the saffron on my lips with the same brush. I love this brush. I'm going to use Honey Illuminator. It's just got that perfect amount of yellow, and I'm going to use my finger, and like right here's the contour, there's your cheek, and so right in this shelf. I don't want to come up here with my illuminator because of crow's feet, and it would accentuate those. So this is nice and so find a smooth spot on your face, and we'll just lay it on there. Definitely want to go back through with the perfector sponge, and you want to tap in there to make sure you don't have too much, because you know you will feel it and you want it to stay light and airy.